Okay, USA play here. We have gotten to the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, and the revolution, whatever, fizzled out because the landowners are no longer they've dropped out. They're no longer influential there. Um, and now I've got this event here. I had this lovely war goal where I was going to make Mexico my protectorate. That cost me 22 infamies, and now I get this thing here that says we get the Mexican purchase. We get to own all this stuff. We get claims on all the area. Mexico loses their claim, and it all the other ones cost us infamy. And I'd rather not get over 50 infamies right now. I'm trying to be a good neighbor, he said as he invaded Mexico. We'll go with the historical path, and we'll see if that gets us. And it does not. Ah, great. Okay, we'll just have to go after Mexico the old-fashioned way. Improve relations. Okay, we'll do that. They're antagonistic and hostile. We'll win them over, I'm sure, one of these days. Okay, I'll worry about Guatemalan stuff later. Right now, we need to establish some colonies here in Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, and Tejas. There we are. We have that done now. We're almost out of the depression. We've got like 2 more months. We're 3 more months. We're doing okay. And then that will increase our legitimacy and increase all of our output and everything. Ah, that will be nice. That will be nice. Well, we'll actually get depression decaying there, but yeah, once we figure this, we'll have recovery on the site. Okay, and now for Texas here, do we get to annex them? Because I kind of like to do that. Here we go, annex subject, and they might accept 16% chance. Let's ask them nicely here. Oh gosh. All right. Well, let's mobilize the big army and put them on the Texas border here. You'd think they'd be happy to join the US of A, but nope, they're not. Okay, whatever. We'll bring them around. And we'll put this 5th American Army here. We'll get, it's got the highest approval right now. It's the armed forces that love us right now. James Longstreet. Okay. Yeah, we'll just mobilize him. I know it's not an army here. Or actually, we should mobilize it with the Western Regiment there because he's got too many cavalry right now. Or we could just recruit real quickly here a few more. Or not. Yeah, a couple of these guys. Skirmish infantry. Let's get like 5 more of them from Illinois. Yay! There we go. And he can go against the same front. All right, once this Texas mess is over, I'll get a hold to you there. I was wanting to make an offer for Cuba, but we are at war right now, and we're taking loans. So we've got to deal with that. All right. Can I annex? Well, I can't annex Oklahoma just yet. We'll get around to that. And when we're ready, once we've taken over Texas, I'll let you know. Oh, wait. Recovery on the horizon. Yay, we're done with our depression. Yay. And we get progress on mutual funds, which will allow us to create a better banking system. The United States during the free banking period had the worst economic situation for a person who is trying to make a living. For an industrialist, it was great because they could be rich and really stick it to everybody. If you were not an industrialist, you dealt with a lot of suffering. And having a better banking system, although it meant that we would have our booms wouldn't be as boomy, our busts weren't as deep, so therefore we smoothed out the economy, and it leads to a modern, more reliable state. But right now, yes, we'll take this here, and like I said, I'll get back to you once we've dealt with all this other mess here. All right, so we got the Texas thing sorted out. It was just a misunderstanding. Uh, with the Manifest Destiny, my progress is not high enough for me to make an offer for Cuba. I got to do some other event or something. I don't know what, but uh, maybe it's colonize a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. But anyway, I can always get Cuba later. It's fine. It's fine. What I need right now, as you see here, is paper and transportation and tools. And oh no, we need more liquor. Well, time to start building these things out. Let's go first to. Oh, let's first take a really good look at our technology situation. I built a lot of universities. We've got a cap. That's fine. I'm going to. I'm over the cap, in fact, but that's fine because this way we get to have uh, things get improved in all these different states here. They'll be fine with that. So I've built out all my universities. Let's just look now at where we can make the best cash money for paper. We need that right now. And it's Pennsylvania, D.C., and New York. These guys keep coming back. And North Carolina is not too shabby on the paper. Let's give them a shot here because we've built up a lot of the other areas. Let's build up the North Carolina. Let's do a block there. Now we need 946 papers. And each one's producing 100. So you need about 10 more paper mills all told across the nation. Well, let's go ahead and first get some construction capacity in North Carolina. All right, let's go there and let's get them. Let's get them 3. 1, 2, 3. We're getting a lot of construction. This is going to be big. All right, now back to paper mills. All right, back to North Carolina, back to paper mills. Let's see how many we're going to build here. I click on a 1. Where'd it go? Let's go to 2. Oh, they dropped off. Okay, well, let's go back to Pennsylvania. There's 3. Whoops. Let's go to New York. That's 4. Oh, New York is still 5. And then 6, 7, 8. Oh, wow. It looks like everything else has dropped off our list. Well, New Granada, I think, is in our block. Let me check here. Let me check. Yep, they're in the American market. So if I build that paper mill in New Granada, they will be part of our economy. So we'll put 1 there. We'll put 2 there. Let's go ahead and I know Bolivia is also in our groups. Let's give Bolivia 1. And how about 1 for Guaviare? All right. Or Guaviare. There we are. We'll build those guys out. And we'll improve on our foreign investment portfolio. As it is, there are 8 countries that have invested up to about 6.3% in our country. UK owns 4% of America, and the rest are, well, French Empire, the Netherlands. I guess they're in another market there. I'll check a look at the Netherlands because I didn't think I gave them permission, but all the others are within my empire, and I gave them a right, whatever. Not empire, trade bloc. Now, my investment in the other 44 countries, I own 5% of Britain. They own 4.4. I own 5. Gotcha, Britain. How much of France do we own? Ooh, we own 1.35% of the French Empire. Nice. And let's take a look at those power blocks. Yeah, wow. We're almost done with South America. We just got 2 more here, and then we work on Central America and Santo Domingo. And it seems as though the Dutch are part of the British bloc. That's where they're getting their ability to invest in us. Got it. Whoa, France picked up Italy and Austria. Well, now that's a way to contain the German threat. I'm impressed, France. Very impressed. And it seems as though Bavaria is not part of the deal, and Northern Germany isn't in that bag. Interesting. Interesting. And now, we got an expedition here. A band of American adventurers under the command of William Walker have invaded Baja California. That means Lower California, not Laughter California. Baja! Baja! No, it's Lower California. And they have declared the Republic of Sonora and seek our recognition. They're either a disgrace or let's deteriorate. I mean, sure, we're going to try to rebuild our relationship with Mexico anyway, but let's wait and see what happens. I'd like to pick up a little more territory, if it not could. And maybe this is where we could make it a protectorate. Ooh, yes, Wargol. Huh? But I'm already paying for the infamy I had last time I did it. Given that I didn't know that that little thing was going to happen, I wouldn't have. I mean, now that I know, I'll never ask for a protectorate on Mexico again. In the first war, at least. But then again, also, if I get to ask for it now, oh, I have a truce. Oh well. He wrong time. Oh well. We'll just keep building our paper. Well, we just got pinged by the evangelist to regulate alcohol, that we should take the temperance pledge and say no more to demon rum. Nay, nay, we shall not have the home wrecker in a bottle prevalent in our streets. Which means now we just need well-fed lumberjacks, not drunken lumberjacks. So we're going to have that happen. See if that passes or not. And in the meantime, we had some good times getting a bunch of other guys to join our power block. We've now got the Dominican Republic, pretty much all of Central America except for Los Altos. We're not even trying on Los Altos because I keep thinking they're going to get beat up by the Mexicans. And then once I get Mexico in, one way or another, it should work out. Make overtures to the undecided. The intelligentsia are now part of our effort to regulate the rum. Ooh, France, we don't need to improve your relations anymore. We need to really work at our infamy here. Ooh, we should get a First Navy taken care of. Ooh, listen, our trade unions are 18% of the country. Let's get one of their guys in there. Okay. So we've got this big power block here, and we've just finished building all the paper. We're at 98.5. We could drop the taxes, and that'll make a world of difference for everyone there. A world of difference. And let's look at unpinning that from the outliner and doing some investment overseas. We've built up a lot in America. Now let's work at owning some more of our compatriots here. One thing we need more of in our market is we still need more grain, and we need more tools. Well, let's work on the grain part. Let's work on let's try rice farms, and let's make them only abroad. Okay, now that we've done that, I wish there was a filter for just our market. Here we go in Zulia. We can drop one there. And Hawaii's full. Haiti. We don't hate you, Haiti. We'll put one there. La Paz can grow some rice. Good job, La Paz. Cundinamarca. Yeah, we'll do that. And Maranhão, Guais, Pará. I know they may not have enough people for it, but well, we'll work with it. Santa Cruz. And let's just go Santo Domingo. Could use a guy there. Alto Paraguay, Potosí. I'm just going through each one of these that are mine. Okay, great. If I go with maize farms, they'll tend to be more American, because that's where we grow the maize. That's the Spanish word for it, maize. I'm okay with saying the Spanish. I don't want to say maize. I want the maize. There we go. Or maize. No, it's maize. Okay, so with that in mind, let's grow some in Ecuador, Bahia, Minas Gerais, Rio Grande do Sul, Rio de Janeiro, uh, Antioquia, Nicaragua, Guatemala, Uruguay, Acre, Miranda, Cauca, Honduras, Pernambuco, Santa Catarina, Bolivar, Sao Paulo, Costa Rica. I don't care if they have enough people or not. We're just going to build there. Jujuy, Cajamarca, Ica, Acre, Bolivian Amazonas, Mato Grosso, Arequipa, Antioquia, Paraná, Pastaza, San Salvador, Lima. Oh, yeah, we're growing a lot here. Piauí. I think, yeah, we're almost at the bottom here, so don't worry. Ceará, Rio Grande do Norte, Panamá, New Granadina, Amazonas, Paraíba, and Peruvian Pastaza. Now, we've got all that done. We have a big demand for transportation. That means railways. And let's sort by infrastructure and note that, wow, we've got a lot of demand in our area. So let's start with the ones that have the greatest need. Again, not Newfoundland, although much as I'd like to settle there, or Western Australia, Selangor, Sierra Leone, Mysore, Kyoto. It's Bahia that we go first. Oklahoma's got one building already. That's nice. Santo Domingo's good. Honduras, Liberia, Pernambuco, Potosi. Skip over India, but we'll build one in Panama. We might need one there when we build the canal. Cundinamarca. And we may not even have to pry it away from the Colombians this time. Wouldn't that be sweet? Okay, Bolivar, Cajamarca, Peruvian Pastaza, and Mato Grosso, Ceará, Piauí, Arequipa, Rio Grande do Norte, San Salvador. We'll build a few because they're right at zero, and that'll make them feel happy about it themselves. Oh, okay, we'll put it in Alto Paraguay and Mato Grosso. I know they don't have enough things there. We'll let people move around. We'll let them move around. Okay, that gets enough there. Now that's with the abroad filter. Let's go with domestic. We're fine on that. We're absolutely fine. So this is going to be a round of, good Lord, I just built 37 of them there. Well, let's take the ones that look like they are not in turmoil and move them to the front. All right, let's do that. You just hold down Alt key and move them up. These are all foreign investments. I'm okay with that. And by getting the ones that are in less turmoil, they'll build faster. And we will reap the benefits all the more. Okay, now we're working on railways. And am I going to build them first? Looks like I am. In the places that are good and well behaved, they get to have their choo-choos first. Okay. Maybe I should build the maize farms first. Yeah, let's go back to there. Let's go back to the maize farms and rice farms too. And there's the railways. Doot, doot, doot. Back to the front. And there we go. In 7 weeks, we'll have that built out. And, oh, don't damage our relations, Russia. And we're going to regulate that alcohol. Deal with the demon rum. This doesn't do a thing for our tool usage here, but that's okay. We're investing in these other countries. We're going to get some profit off of that. That's going to help our bottom line. It's also going to mean we own more of their country, and they will be beholden to the USA. And I like that. Wow, that moved along pretty chirpily there. We're just working on Paraguay and Argentina. Is that it? Is that all we have? Well, and Mexico, which is a bit hostile right now, truth be told. I don't want to. I don't really care to be in a defensive deal with Dominican Republic. We're going to help the railway industry, though. And I don't care about Indonesia. Unpinned from outliner. And wow, they are voting on it. Are we going to pass the Prohibition Amendment in 1859? Well, we're not banning it. We're regulating it. There's a difference. They're going to regulate it. We're not going to ban it. And as I've been chatting, wow, look at them farms getting built out. We're doing full build and we're at 19. Okay, well, it's right down to 43. I was kind of hopeful there, but still, we're cruising along. Uh, we are we now have 12 million between where we are and our debt limit. 12 million, which is great, even though we are in way more debt now than we were long ago when we were doing this, but that's okay. That's how you grow the economy. And speaking of growth, wow, we're at number 3, right behind the United Kingdom. Oh, wow. And we just regulated the alcohol. Better standard of living for the lower strata and less overall output of those beverages there. And we finished that petition off. Just nice. And the City of Plenty. What's going on here? There's a UA uprising between Portugal and a little bit of China. Nope, they won't make us our subject. Will Portugal make us our subject? We can make Portugal a U.S. subject. Wait a minute. Hold on here. This is what? They got like little bits of Africa. That'll be very important for rubber production. Even though we don't know about that entirely yet, but they've got little bits of here and there. And is Portugal, they're just in the Portuguese market. Well, Portugal, how would you like to be a protectorate of the United States of America? The Monroe Doctrine goes across the sea. That's really wild. All right, how many battalions are in this UE uprising? Let's send a navy over there. The big one, the First Navy. The best navy, as it turns out. Go here. It'll take 105 days to get there. All right. Ooh, pause. We got the Czech people moving in. That's just stupendous. Can we take the 5th Army and locate it in... Okay, Indonesia? We'll park them there. Great. Now, while they're doing that, we have a good relation with Russia. Let's see if we can buy us some Alaska now. Make the necessary arrangements. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I believe we've acquired Alaska. We'll complete if Alaska belongs to the USA. It is now completed. Yes. Okay. Well then, let's yeah, we have the interest there. We can't really establish a colony because it's dang cold there. But all right there. Is there anywhere we can build a gold mine while I'm at it here? Wow, there's lots of gold mines. If we just take all of them, where? Wow, that's a lot. Well, let's sure. Once we have all these other things built, let's help these other friends of ours build gold mines. I'll come back to the ones that aren't in our power block. Okay, we'll start with British Guyana, and then we'll build up the ones in French Guyana, then Tasmania, and then New South Wales. Yes. Right here as the of course, most of the Australian football leagues are forming in Victoria, not South Australia here. Yeah, Victoria here, not New South Wales, Victoria, Melbourne, but yeah, there's enough American money out there eventually that we'll be sponsoring those footy clubs. Whoa! And now the Great Sioux Nation are at war. Well, let's okay. Well, let's get our Western Regiment. Saddle up, boys, and ride to the frontier. And we could probably take the Army of Observation if it gets nasty over there. Uh-oh, is there another front? Looks like there's another front. Let's get the Army of Observation in. Mobilize, move. Okay, there we are. All right. Well, our fleets aren't there yet. But the 5th American... Have we mobilized him yet? Oh, yeah, mobilize. Naval invade there. And then use the 1st Navy for it. They'll be there in 7 weeks. Great. And we'll give a helping hand to our buddies, the Portuguese. We should improve relations with them, I'm thinking. Yeah. We'll improve relations. And we could probably also invest in them as well. Wahahaha. Wahahaha. All right, well, I got a lot of things to click on here. I'll be right back. So here's something. Abraham is our new president. Wow! I mean, the evangelists are overjoyed that the biblical patriarch is now running the United States of America. Yeah, or wait, or do they mean Abraham Lincoln? Oh, that Abraham. Not the biblical patriarch. Okay, the guy on the $5 bill. Okay, well, still, that's pretty good, because if your his face is on the money, he should be elected president, you would think. I know I'll get a comment that says, no, actually his face was put on the money after he was elected. Yes. We're making jokes here. We're joke makers. Okay, reform government. I could take over from 99 to 48. No. No. And look at how the Democratic Party has changed since the planter class is marginalized. I'm not doing anything on them. They're just marginalizing themselves, and they have all of the agitators, it looks like. Well, okay, the intelligentsia got their share, but every one of these is trying to enact the slave trade. You know what? I know people like that today in American politics, and it's really crazy when they say the quiet part out loud. I'll just say that. Yikes. Anyway, we got all our colonies, got all our interests there. But in addition to having the biblical patriarch now as the head of our country, which, we've already got rid of slavery, so maybe he'll end things up, because it's been quite some time since we last had a landholder rebellion. So maybe we'll end this cycle. We'll take care of that. But I want to call your attention to this. I've got a full-on... Yeah, good job, Abe. I got a full-on production queue here, albeit in other countries, but we were in the green. Now we're just slightly in the red. We'll get back to the green there. My taxes are in the middle. I could actually raise some more taxes. I think I would like to do that there. So let me pause there. Luxury furniture, wow, that's worth 21. And entertainment, yeah, I know transportation looks big, but that costs 200. Entertainment's just 100. We will take those, and let's. Afraid there's nothing we can do, and enact the slave trade. Get them out of here. Whichever way forward. We could have the American, we have the petite bourgeoisie leave it, which is at +3 right now. I'd say, why change something that works? Stay in there, guys. Wow. Okay, so with adding those taxes, we're now at +38. This is where, okay, so 67 now, even better. This is super stuff. Wait, whoa, I'm trying to explain something here. Okay, that's Bali. I thought that was Hawaii for a second. Yeah, have fun with that there, Britain. Okay, so we're at +32 per week with full production going. Now, we've got 28.1 million credit out of 39.5, so that's about 11.4 million there that we could borrow. But if we, good job, Spain. We could get Cuba. Okay, but still, paying this off, we can get this red undone. That'll remove this interest payment that we have here, and that's another 22K per turn. We could lower taxes or increase construction and then boom out. While I'm at it, though, Britain, you don't need some help. Okay, well, that's fine. Gold, 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 gold in California. We've got gold. There's tales of a gold mountain. Gold fever. Oh yeah, let's do that, man. And oh wait, it looks like we also brought in a lot of Chinese laborers. Whoops! Oh dear, that's not supposed to. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to. Part of China's major exports during this time period were people. And I was talking about the indentured servants before. This is kind of their bonded labor. Told, yeah, you'll have great jobs in wherever it was, Colorado, California, Australia. You have great jobs. And you'll work with your hands. And then they got there and they were just tortured almost to death. In many cases, tortured to death. And it was a horrific thing. But because they were being paid wages, technically they weren't slaves. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah, but we're going to basically, I'm at a good place here. We're improving our ownership of the other parts of the world. And I'm going to go ahead and finish that production line. And when I'm done, we'll see you again in the next episode.